The Super Bowl promo brought in, I think, 4 total safeties, including one of the login rewards, and we've gotten a lot of cards from AKA, obviously some weekly wild cards. I had to go ahead and update this list for you guys here today. Obviously, it includes free and strong safeties. I'm going to be ranking them in the order I think I would just add them to the team in general. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, I do them for every position. I also do a top 10 must-have cards video every other Sunday, which will be coming out tomorrow, so make sure you turn on those noties. Hit that subscribe, boys. We are pushing for 50,000 subscribers here on the channel, and let's just jump right into number 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. To start off the list, we do got Dante Whitner Sr., a card that I never see out there. I actually got to use him for a while, and I actually did a video including him. I did that weird 6 out of 6 and another 6 out of 6 AKA theme team. It was pretty cool, but I got to use this card for a while, and he was really, really good. I only had him up to 96 speed, so it wasn't a crazy outlier. He actually balled. I mean, you could see 95 speed on a 5'10" guy. That's his only real negative, is that he is on the shorter end. He really doesn't play much man coverage, but I will say he's probably an up top guy. You could even probably use him if you wanted to, or maybe even in the slot blitzing he would be really good at, because you guys know Dante Whitner, aka the Hitner, 97 hit power. He has insane block shed to 94. Really good blitzing player, especially being shorter. So the one thing I like about him too is that you do get starting avalanche, which it's an okay ability. It's nothing like it was. I feel like last year it was okay as well. It's very hit or miss. Like, obviously that's kind of how the ability is, but you can sometimes get a fumble that can win you a game in a high scoring game. All it takes is one stop. He does get pick artists for free or deep in zone KO. I was just rocking deep in zone KO and an avalanche on him. I think this card is really good, but the safeties, they were very bad like a week and a half ago. They are juiced now. That's how crazy. I mean, this card's all the way down at number 10. Now we go over to number 9, another 94 on the list, but we got Malik Hooker, who is the same speed as Hitner. He is 95 speed. He is 6'1" though, so you are gaining a lot of height right there. You also get your man coverage back in the zone, and the hit power is just as good on him. But the thing with Malik Hooker is I think he's strictly an up top free safety guy. He is, I wouldn't say outdated. I think people are slowly moving on from him because the playoff theme team, people were quick onto it and quick to jump off of it because that Super Bowl theme team is absolutely OP right now. But Malik is still a good card for anybody running just base safeties out there. He does get 0 AP pick artist or 1 AP deep in. So I think a lot of people were just literally running 1 AP deep in. That's all I ran on him. And the one thing is like these cards a little bit older, don't get any crazy X factors, no lighted up tokens. So they feel super, super outdated compared to the new cards. But you guys got to remember, this card came out like 2-3 weeks ago. He is still very, very good. I play against this card many times where he still makes me knock the ball out so many times over the middle because I'm taking deep shots on him. At number 8, we got a guy that's kind of growing in the Madden community. I mean, last year he had one of the best cards in the game. This year, this card was very good for a little bit, and it's kind of insane to think he's already number 8. I think he's arguable over the next 2 guys. I think the next 2 guys are hard to replace right now in the game. But Ryan Neal, like I said earlier, I think a lot of people dropped him early because that playoff theme team fell off fast, but he's still a good card. He's 6'3", the tallest safety we've shown yet. He has 90 man, 95 zone. The pursuit's even good on him. The play rec's good. The one thing that's weird with him, though, is that he does have mid-zone KO as one of his discounted abilities, but it's 2 AP. We're starting to get 1 APs right here, so his mid-zone being discounted is a little bit, you know, meh, because we got like guys like Rondé Barber gets it for 1, Eric Berry gets it for 1, and I think some of the new DBs as well get it for number 1 in their special slot. So a guy like Ryan Neal, it's really hard to find a space for him, but if you are going to use mid-zone, I think it's a good card to use it on, being very, very tall and still having good speed. Just, I can't rank it much higher, man. I mean, that discount was really cool when it came out, but we just got blessed ever since after that drop, basically. Moving over to number 7, we have one of the harder cards to rank, so you'll notice this card and the next card, you probably know who I'm talking about, are on the slower end, all right? They still get one of the best theme teams in the game, and I think a lot of people still think the Ghost is probably the second best theme team in the game. Let me know how you guys feel on that, but I think Bo Jackson is still insane, right? The one thing that was good about these LTDs is that he actually had pick artists built in, and then on top of that, unlike Malik Hooker and unlike like guys like Ryan Neal we showed you earlier, and Hitner, is not only does he have the pick artist, but he still gets the deep in zone KO for 1, and he also, just like Ryan Neal, gets this for 2. Although you are losing 1 speed, I will take the free pick artist every day. You guys know dropping the ball in Madden is the worst pain ever. Dropping an interception where they made a bad mistake, and it almost feels like they score the next play almost every single time. A guy like Bo Jackson having free pick artists will definitely obviously convert that pick into a turnover. That's why I think Bo Jackson's, I think just having any discounted ability for 0 is a big, big deal. I know he's not the craziest card. I know he's not the fast card anymore, but abilities will always be king for me. Number 6, we have a 93 overall. I mean, it kind of hurts to look back at this card. Julius Peppers is one of the hardest cards in the game to rank because on a theme team, he's arguably a top 5, top 4 safety in the game, right? But on a non-theme team, it's like really hard to put him any higher than he is right here at number 6. It's tough, man. 94 speed is pretty rough at this stage because you got to remember, all my wide receivers on my team are 99 currently. I know a lot of people are just running 96, or even if you're a 25 theme team, you're up to like 97. So non-theme team Peppers is really slow, but 6'7" is just hard to like just take off the field, right? I mean, he's 95 zone, 90 man. He still has insane stats. The player at 94 is still ridiculous for his overall. Peppers is a dog. It's just, I just can't rank him any higher. I mean, lurk artist for 0 is cool. You can play him in the slot, I guess, to make up for the speed, so you don't really need too many crazy speed. You can drop into flats and whatnot. But, I mean, just playing up top with deep in is just really hard to do right now, or even playing that corner anymore. I mean, everybody's just faster. I just felt like I couldn't not include him on this list, right? I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about this card. If you're in a theme team, he's still a god, but like non-theme team, it's rough. We move into our top 5, our guy Eric Berry. And if you watch the MCS tournament that's been happening, obviously there's been the final on Friday. I'm recording this on Thursday, so I'm going to be out of town, so it's a little bit weird right now. But everybody was using Eric Berry. This card is very good, and there's a reason why I mentioned it earlier in the video. Obviously, speed-wise, he is the fastest card in this list, so very good right there. The stats are amazing. The hit power is good. Everything's already amazing, right? Good height on him. The reason why this card is great, boom, 1 AP mid-zone. One of the most underrated abilities in the game. This ability is amazing, boys. I think a lot of people should be using it, especially in your slot. Even if you want to put a guy in the middle of the field and just off-ball, like in Dollar, your second user, Eric Berry is going to make plays. A lot of people throw mid-zone on their top safeties, too, because you remember when some people will throw, like, post routes, like, especially in bunch, that post route that comes over. If they throw it too short, you can't knock it out because it's mid-zone and not deep zone. That'll knock it out on top of a stack deep out. It's really, really cool to see. Eric Berry's an underrated card. There's a reason why everybody's using him, man. Mid-zone, super good, man. Start putting that into your defensive arsenal. You're going to be making some plays out there. The most underrated ability in the game, and Eric Berry gets it. All right, boys, I don't want to upgrade him all the way back because you guys know I did that video on him yesterday where we did the Justin Reed versus CMC. This card is very good. I will say the one negative about him is, though, he's only 95 speed. So you do have to put a 95 in him, and you do have to level up to get him maxed out, which I will say I did mention yesterday that I do think I like CMC a little bit more, but Justin Reed is still a good card. Still top 4, although 95 speed's a little bit slower than Eric Berry. I do like the ability stack on him. I will show you, or I can't technically show you right here, but he does get 2 discounted ability slots. You can get deep in zone KO for 1 or mid zone KO for 1, which is very good, like I mentioned with Eric Berry. But the other thing that is better than Eric Berry, right, is that in this slot, which like I said, I can't show you right now because I don't have him fully upgraded, he gets 0 AP pick artist. So you can say 0 AP pick artist and mid zone or deep zone. So he gets both of those, which is really good. The one reason I just can't have him above the next 3 guys, and I don't know why I'm showing you this because this is his base form, is because the other 3 guys above him, his abilities are just out of this world amazing right now. That he just can't be above him. He literally just can't. And moving to number 3, we got Jer Brown, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why Justin Reed didn't get 96 base speed. Jer Brown is 96, so you're faster than Justin Reed. You are a little bit shorter. You're at 5'11", but abilities run the game, as you guys know. And I was a little bit scared with the player not being above 90, even the pursuit being at 81. He has been amazing so far. 96 man is ridiculous, by the way. You can man him up in the slot. You can play him up top and man him up if you wanted to. 97 hit power, 92 zone. But if we come over here, boys, this is where he is insane. Deep zone KO. I don't know why they didn't give Justin Reed this. They gave all the other 3 safeties in this promo this, which I don't know. They cheated Justin Reed. They definitely did. But 2 AP there. And then, yes, free pick artist, man. This card is a dog. I think everybody should have Jer Brown on their team, especially if you can't afford the number 1 guy on this list. Jer Brown can fill in perfectly right there with the same exact ability stack. Also, I think his lighted up token doesn't really give anything too crazy, I believe. What does his light up token give him? Yeah, mid-zone, pick artist, light it up. Probably not the best right here. I mean, like mid-zone, I guess, could be very glitchy for free if you don't want, I mean, dude. Actually, mid-zone, pick artist, and deep zone on a top safety would be glitchy. But the problem is you'd have to take that X factor off of Karlaftis, you know? It's a little tough. Now we move over to number 2 where we got our guy, Ronnie Lott. I absolutely love Ronnie. I think everybody has gotten to use him at least once this year. His all Madden card was amazing. He gets an upgrade for the pass of the Super Bowl. Dog. I mean, 99 speed with the theme team fully boosted. I mean, even 96 on a non-theme team is ridiculous. He has good play rec. Don't know why on a run support safety he doesn't have above 90 pursuit. It really makes no sense. Like, what are we doing here? But moving on, 93 man, 97 zone, 97 hit power. I mean, it feels like you want to play him in the box because of the hit power and whatnot, but he's an up top guy. He's basically like Malik Hooker, but just much better. And like I mentioned with Jer Brown, he gets the exact same stack as him. So 0 AP pick artist here, and then boom. Yeah. I mean, the best ability in the game. Deep in, which is, or deep zone, which is deep in and deep out built in. You guys probably already know that by now. He is insane. And if you wanted to use the light it up, which like I said, I don't recommend it because Warren Sapp, the quarterback, everybody's like just way too good right now. But Avalanche is there if you want it. I mean, Avalanche is all game is glitchy. I mean, all game Avalanche is definitely a glitchy ability. Ronnie Lott makes his way as the number 2. Probably, definitely the best free safety in the game. I mean, and who am I kidding, boys? At number 1, Cam Chancellor. I mean, this was the easiest pick of my life. He is Ronnie Lott and Jer Brown, but he is also 6'3". So you are getting one of the tallest safeties on this list. I think obviously Julius Peppers. I mean, I guess you can count him, but the second tallest safety on this list, which is still amazing right here at 6'3". He gets great play rec. His pursuit sucks, but like I said, I haven't noticed that too much. Everyone's pursuit really does suck. 97 zone, 98 hit power. I really don't think he's a user either. I think you just leave him and Ronnie Lott up top because, like I mentioned, all these guys get the same exact stack. 0 AP pick artist and also deep zone KO. You can't move. I mean, I would love to user Cam, but these abilities are too good to ruin them. Like, you don't want to user these. You don't want to just use pick artist and leave it. I mean, I know everybody wants to use that avalanche or whatnot or dual threat, but I just feel like you gotta use him up top of those ability stack. I will put you guys on game right now though too. If you have Sap and you don't want to use the other token on offense or on defense, I guess you could say. Or, yeah, if you don't want to use it on offense and you want to use another one on defense, Cam Chancellor, let me tell you guys what somebody in my Twitch chat told me, and it does work. I have tried it. This is one of the glitchiest stacks in the game. So you guys can see he gets mid-zone for 1. Improved reactions. Remember that. Improved reactions. You could do that, pick artist, and dual threat with the token. And as you guys know, dual threat is basically a KO everywhere on the field, but it doesn't give you the impacted reaction time like a normal KO does. So it'll knock stuff out, but you're not like running to the ball as fast as a KO. You guys know what I'm talking about if you played Madden. So mid-zone KO is actually glitched to where it actually gives you an improved reaction everywhere on the field. So you can run mid-zone, pick artist, and dual threat, and he'll literally have a KO everywhere on the field with good reaction time and pick artist. It's really glitchy. It's just really hard to take the 3 X factors off the D-line. You get where I'm getting at here? I don't know, man. If you guys think that's worth it, it could be insane. But Cam Chancellor, a dog. Number 1 safety, easy. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let me know which safety stack are you running. I actually got 3 of these guys. I got Cam, I got our guy Brown, and Ronnie, the top 3 guys in the theme team. Let me know what you guys are rocking right now and what stack are you guys rocking on these guys too. I appreciate y'all sticking around and seeing the end of the video, and I hope to see you guys in that top 10 must-have card video tomorrow. Peace out, boys.